Brandon Tatum is an idiot. Why would I? He's an idiot. Hey man, Tucker, them some hey man. He's a idiot. Brandon Tatum is an idiot.
I put this on my life. He would never say this to my face. You want to bet me? I will upload it on Instagram for you guys. If he would ever come and get in my face and say what he about to say on this thing, he would never do it.
Hey, I'm a stone cold white nationalist and I love Hitler and I don't want Indians here and I'm not a Democrat, okay? And I'm not woke and I'm not liberal.
For a very long time, black people have refused to lean right, or rather to join the MAGA movement, simply because they know what the MAGA movement stands for, and also they know the kind of racism that is depicted or displayed by white MAGA supporters. But contrary to that, some black people still go ahead and decide to be sellouts. And if at all being a sellout was a person, then it will be none other than Officer Brandon Tatum. This is a man who has perfected the art of being a sellout. For a very long time, he has decided to call black people bad people and has decided to paint the whole black community as a bad people, all in an effort to get validation from a white person. And recently he has got his ninja wake-up call simply by Nick Fuentes calling him a black sellout, and Nick Fuentes reminding him that whatever he does, he can never be equal to a white man. And remember, this is a man who is a firm believer that racism does not exist. If anything, he thinks that all black people who do cry of racism, they are all having this kind of victim mindset. But karma had him right. If anything, he has just been reminded that he is a black person and will always be a black person, despite the fact that he goes after pleasing white people. Let's dive into the story and then thereafter we'll come back and discuss it.
Listen what he say. Roll it.
An idiot. Hey man, Tucker, some hey man.
We shouldn't blur it. I want people to hear what he's saying.
Brandon Tatum is an idiot. Dumbest person I've ever heard. He should get an education. Officer Tatum should get an education. He should learn how to read.
And maybe he got the reading part right. But so, everything else he said is crazy. He said the N-word. He said all kind of other stuff in his speech. We were trying to block it so they don't ban us. But that's what he really said. Matter of fact, you know what I'm going to do on one of my other platforms that we don't get canceled on? I'm going to play the raw clip of it. Maybe on my Instagram or something, I'll play the raw clip. Y'all go to my Instagram and find it, the raw clip of it, where he's saying the N-word and acting a fool. But we got a whole bunch of other clips. Let's roll clip 402. And this is just a few clips I have. There's probably 400,000 clips of this fool just being a nut job. And Tucker brings him on, and people don't know this side of him, right? He go on PBD podcasts, he go on people's podcasts, and they go, but then people don't know that this is the other stuff he's saying on his own platform. Roll the clip.
Hey, I'm a stone cold white nationalist, and I love Hitler, and I don't want Indians here, and I'm not a Democrat, okay? And I'm not woke and I'm not liberal. White people are every single bit justified in being racist. Every single bit justified, to the extent that that means going out of your way to avoid black people when you see them. Every bit justified. And you want to know why? Because we see what happens. And nobody is under any obligation due to liberal ideology to put themselves in harm's way. If you're a white person and you're going to work or going to the ball game or going to the city at night, you don't want to enter into the terror dome where you're suddenly in a sudden death match. You're like in the gulag in Call of Duty fighting for your life all of a sudden because you got on the wrong train car. Because a car full of black people pulled up on you by the bus stop. You turn and you walk the other way. You avoid their neighborhoods. You avoid going out on Memorial Day or Labor Day weekend at night in certain places. When you see them, you start walking in the other direction. And we are every bit justified because we see what's going on and we don't want to die. It's that simple.
Of course, this clip is an extended version of it. Maybe we'll put these extended versions somewhere else. I don't want to give him too much airtime, but the problem with this guy is that he's making it about race. No one should want to go anywhere where there's violence. Even black people shouldn't go to some places where there's violence. But to make it out to say,
so Officer Tatum is a guy who has been supporting these white MAGA supporters. He has been pro-Trump since the beginning, since Trump's first term. And from the look of things, Tatum had no problem with Nick Fuentes, or as he calls him, Little Hitler. He had no problem with this Little Hitler. So when Fuentes was hating on black people, he had no problem. But when he hates on him, now he wants to change goalposts. But remember, he is still just as black as the black people that Nick Fuentes is hating on. And these people are not being hated because of their character, but just by their skin color.
$25. Welcome back, brother. Even though you're not frickin' brother.
Good to be back, my brother. Here, come on, we're brothers. But hey, good to hear from you, good to hear from, oh wait, I said we weren't going to say the N-word. Well, that's not, it's just not like I said that other thing, so we're cool. But I appreciate you. Hey, good to be back. I'm a friend to all. I'm a friend to all black people. I'm a friend to all people. A friend to human beings.
$10. I've seen some good shows in my time.
Now, it just said that don't be around black people and you got to be careful to get in a terror dome. But then he's a friend to all black people. Then he's saying the N-word. Come on, next clip, 407. We got one more clip and then we're going to be out of here. Roll the clip.
This some I should have started doing that. When the cops were talking to me, I should have just went full net. There's some man. Hey, man, this some And then, then they arrest me. And then I'm like, Ossifer, please. I can't breathe. It's crazy. Let a nigga breathe. I cannot breathe.
All right. We got another clip, 4-8. This is the last clip. Roll it.
Remigration is inevitable.
Silver sent $109.
Yeah, we're on our way.
Gracious. See several Instagram reels of you with hundreds of thousands of views talking about letting a nigga breathe. Good job, you breath.
Yeah, that one went viral. Pretty cool. Thank you for the big super chat. People just love it when a white guy says, people don't even know who I am or anything, but they see a white guy say and they're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe he just said that. It's like, dude, we're so past that. I don't even think about it like it's edgy. I just say it sometimes because it's just a word in my vocabulary. And it comes up on a normie's timeline and they're like, oh, did he just say, did a white person just say the N-word? And over here, we're just blasting them off all the time, this, that. And people on Instagram are like, did he just say, he just said, this is crazy. This is hilarious. You got to see, this is comedy. When this white guy said it, it's so funny. And me, I'm like, oh, I didn't even realize I said it. It's dude, people are so shackled. It's crazy. I feel like I'm the freest man in the world in some ways. Like, yeah, I'm very hated. And
can you say whatever word you want to say? Yes. But you say you're a Christian.
Hello, my name is Kachina and I welcome you to Kachina Speaks, a platform whereby we do encourage to have open and uncomfortable conversations that the mainstream media will choose to ignore. But on this place, we do discuss them. So in this video, we are discussing, as you have seen, Officer Tatum and how he has received his ninja wake-up call. First of all, if at all you are enjoying the video, or if at all you've enjoyed the video to this point, then please give it a thumbs up and also consider supporting the channel by sharing the video and also by subscribing to the channel, because I do upload this kind of content on this platform on a daily basis. So subscribe. Anyway, there are so many black people out there who are in the business of being sellouts. If anything, being a sellout is something that has so much money here on the internet, and over again they have been exposed. Just a few weeks ago, Officer Tatum was exposed by people who do claim that he's being paid by the Israeli government. They kind of insinuated that he is being paid $7,000 US per post, per any post that he makes, any pro-Israel post that he makes. So if that's the case, it only insinuates that also the MAGA movement is getting them paid. So gaining a followership here on the internet or on these social platforms just by talking shit about black people is really easy compared to just defending them or compared to spreading the truth. If anything, it only proves the old adage that states lies spread faster. But at the end of the day, the truth will always win. So they choose to go on this shorter route of spreading lies. And that is exactly what Officer Tatum has been doing for the longest time. And he has gained his fame from just spreading this kind of lies about black people and trying to be a grifter and trying to just seek favors from white people. And so many content creators are on the rise. So many black content creators are on the rise. Just talking shit about black people and then expecting to get some love from the white community just by pleasing them. But while that is the case, somebody like Officer Tatum is a very good example, because after pleasing white people for a very long time, at the end of it all, he has been reminded that he is a black person. He has been reminded that these white people still see us as second-class citizens. They still treat us as second-class human beings. If anything, they think that they are the human beings, and then black people probably are beneath the ladder, or rather, they are second-class creations of God. And this has been the case for a very long time. It's quite unfortunate that Officer Tatum is just choosing to openly betray his race or openly betray his people. But whatever the case, he'll betray the whole race. But white people will never see him as a white person, regardless. And Nick Fuentes has just proved that to us. So to all those sellouts that are out there, just remember that a white man will never treat you the same or will never see you as an equal. Anyway, those are just my opinions. Please let me know what yours are. I'd really be glad to know what your thoughts are concerning this uncomfortable topic. And also let me know what you think about little Hitler, Mr. Nick Fuentes. Let me know and let's have that conversation. Let's keep that talk going, and I'd really be glad. Anyway, if at all you did like the video, then please give it a thumbs up and also consider sharing the video and also supporting the channel by subscribing. It will cost you nothing, and it will also give me some more motivation to make more videos. Otherwise, I hope to be seeing you in the next video. Until then, peace out.